We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Matz will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping into the box, Robin Yount. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Robin Yount.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-1.
Inside ball 1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cain sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Yount aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And this throw gets away from him. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Comes in with an average of 265. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brett Anderson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Now here it comes.
Rosario.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 6.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Jeff McNeil. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. He's set. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Stepping up now, Willie Mays. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider laid off for a ball. Mays, the former San Francisco Giant, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That evens it up 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Mets strand one. We are still scoreless. Here's Eric Sogard. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
The second baseman, Eric.
The pitch.
Sogard.
Nope, that's away. Nope. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Brock Holt now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So here's Pete Alonso as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Davis.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Looks at his sinker there that drops in 1-1. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Okay.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting seventh, the left fielder,
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Nimmo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Steven Matz. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We've played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 0. Leading off the inning, Brett Anderson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Brett Entered 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. 1-2.
One ball.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ball game.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Yount.
Digging in, Robin Yount. He drew a walk his first time up. And now pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. A base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop,
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. That misses. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Willie Mays comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Sogard. Step on the bag for one. On to first. And they've grounded into double plays now in 3 successive innings as the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ryan Braun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. In is Christian Yelich, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So stepping in, Jed Jerko, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, B-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Standing in, Manny Pena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounded slowly to the left side. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Next up from New York, Mike Piazza set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 52, Joe Hibbert.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. So far this season, Cespedes carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. A base hit in his first trip. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Mets pick up a run on the RBI triple. We played 4. It's now 2-1 New York. Into the box now, Brock Holt. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Anderson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Anderson, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Yeah.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Two balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
in the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Bounced softly in front of the plate. McNeil's got it for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Love the aggressiveness from the catcher right there. He was looking at making the throw to second all the way, and he did a great job with his footwork to get to the ball and then make a strong throw for the out. Good stuff.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. David Peterson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 77, David Peterson.
Lorenzo Cain will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Nimmo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 2-1. Wilson Ramos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 2-1 home. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Pitch on the way.
No ball. 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Hunter Strickland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Now batting.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Down the third baseline. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0 home. Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Young. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Piazza.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. In the air to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now back, first baseman, Pete.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Now here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh. That's the ball.
Now the 2-0 home.
Right, woo. 2-1. Nope.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. David Phelps will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
41, David Phelps.
Yoenis Cespedes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Here's the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The set and the 2-0. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Eric Sogard is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. One and one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Manny Pena, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base pass?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Brock Holt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. And he popped him up. Here comes Marisnick, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover. It makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Dylan Betances is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Robin Yount will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lorenzo Cain stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-0.
Well, 2-0.
Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls, no strikes. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers 1. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alex Claudio.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brandon Nimmo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First offering on its way. Jake Marisnick is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Line drive base hit.
The batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets leave one. They still lead it 2-1. John Franco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 31, John Franco.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jed Jerko. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher, down and away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Corey Knebel will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Corey Knebel.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knebel, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Piazza.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate, Pete Alonso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
J.D. Davis would be next.
Huh.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now to the plate, J.D. Davis. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Count remains full. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Franco. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Keith Hernandez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
So here's Brendan Nimmo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0. Here it is.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Mets leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 67.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Lugo, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Omar Narvaez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Brock Holt is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 home.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Still only one out in the inning. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Okay.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Has a look, now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans, and Milwaukee's taking a 3-2 lead. Omar Narvaez will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
For the Brewers. Now catching, number 10.
Dan Plesac comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 37, Dan Plesac.
Robinson Cano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit hard, and this is off the second base bag, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, number 6.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Set. Here it comes. Rosario makes a move from first. Here's the 0-1. One out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Willie Mays, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And that misses 2-2. The Mets down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Milwaukee Brewers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Josh Hader gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dan Plesac wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.